Turua. Turua was the captain of the Matatua canoe. At first, they landed at Whangara, but Turua guided the canoe along the coast of Whakatane. One of the most famous events of the Matatua people took place. Wairaka, Turua's daughter, saved the canoe from destruction, and her famous words, "Mi whakatane o I o," are still remembered today. Many of Turua's descendants were from the Bay of Plenty. Turua was instructed by his father to conduct agriculture, talisman, and house-building ceremonies, but his brother Puhi tried to take over. Eventually, Puhi took the canoe with most of the crew, and they went north, and from them became the Ngāpuhi tribe.
Parahure is one of the original chiefs of this area. He was Ngāte Kahupungapunga. He was married to Kore of Ngāte Raukawa. She wanted to present birds to her brother Whaita as gifts. Parahure shut his wife inside their house and set fire to it. Revenge for this killing led to all of his tribe being wiped out by Ngāte Raukawa. There is a whakatauki that relates to this. He wahine he whenua ngaro ea te tangata. Through woman and land, man is lost.
Behind the tattooed face a stranger stands. He will inherit this world. He is clean, white. The carving shows an unusual man with an untattooed face, holding in chains. It symbolizes that Māori ancestors became linked to a system that they neither wanted nor understood. To this day, Māoris are still chained to that system, like it or not, understand it or not. Some youth are beginning to act against it by creating their own version of whānautanga, or gangs. They do this because they're against the system, not the people.
Whaita. Whaita got revenge for the killing of his sister by the Ngāti Kauhā-Pungapunga. Along with his cousin, he hunted the Ngāti Kauhā-Pungapunga until a boil on his backside made it too sore for him to continue. He got one of his men to break the boil in order to stop the aching, and then led a counterattack. Some say this is the place where the boundary between Te Ara and Tainui was decided.
Above the front door at Papa O Te Aroha marae, there is the big octopus of Mutarangi, Te Whiki. The octopus represents the story of how Whiki was killed by Kupe. In Hawaii, Te Whiki was stealing bait from Kapu's people. When they were trying to fish, Kupe got annoyed and wanted to kill Te Whiki. The chase began. Kupe chased Te Whiki from Hawaii to Cook Strait, between the North and South Islands of New Zealand. At Cook Strait, Te Whiki was cornered. Te Whiki grabbed the canoe with his tentacles, so Kapu began to cut them with an adze. To draw attention away from the canoe, Kupe threw gourds into the water. Te Whiki, thinking they were food, released the canoe. Kupe grabbed a spear and killed Te Whiki. With Whiki dead, Kupe returned to Hawaii.